kind of a CS and level advantage early, because it's way more difficult to deal with somebody under the tower because you're constantly going for the last hit because you don't want to miss them. And wow, S4 is actually getting quite low.
He's gonna get the first blood, right?
He's gonna die. Wow. Okay, very uncharacteristic. Maybe he thought Ake was a little... At this point in the game, I don't think it is actually for Alliance, because their whole thing is making sure that they keep the most amount of map control whilst being able to take away tier ones.
That's getting tier one, so if you look at the mid lane, Loda tries low, but he's okay. He's got the magic stick as well. Nice design here coming out from Crit.
While he was entangled with
he even got entangled. And the double secured by UGM. He had Starfall, right into an arrow. That's still worth it though.
That's a word, hashtag word right there.
He just killed 2 supports.
Radiance can give you more farm though.
Well, Radiance definitely gives you more farm, but we also have to consider that Radiance is what, another 2,400 gold, something like that?
It's a big chunk item, like you don't get the little parts.
And you still kind of get the same effect from a Maelstrom in terms of if you get a Maelstrom proc every 20%, it still pushes the wave. Yeah, no, I agree. It's one thing that if you're not used to playing against the Rubik, this puck, you're just going to have to learn.
Crit walking straight into S4's cold snap, and he's going to try to nightmare himself, but he's dead to the champ feature. The heal's going to keep everybody alive. S4 fighting under tower, and then Soul Assumption shows himself off the puck boards. Meanwhile, Ace on the backline trying to do a lot of right click here against Ake. Tornado's going to pick him up. The coil's going to hit on 2, and Ken is still alive, not for long. Ace drops, and we're going to have Chase coming out.
No, I definitely agree. I think there's another point that's important to kind of hit on here is Alliance had a draft that was greedy in the right way. And what I mean by that is they're kind of gold greedy. Only one of their, or 2 of their heroes really need levels that much, and that's Loda and S4. We're going to see another heal on middle here, but I'm pretty much just assuming that GG is going to be going soon. Ace pops his BKB, Exist goes in. With the Waning Rift, going to get immediately lifted, and Ace is forced to time-lapse back inside of his base. Coil's going to land on 3, but it's more or less a retreat. So EGM actually stole it. Admiral Bulldog in the meantime manages to secure Crit. Unicorn going in to drop off Starstorm, gets entangled, forced to leap, and Crit calls the GG. So, like I was saying, it was looking okay, honestly, for a while, but then you came to this realization